Guys, things have gotten really bad for Lil Nas because he's now facing years in prison, as he's now been charged with 4 felonies, including battery and an injury on a police officer. So for those who are asking, about this being a publicity stunt, that isn't the case, because there are even images being released of him in prison where during a court hearing where there was a bail set at $75,000 and that was given and he was bailed out, and you can see in this picture that he obviously looks gaunt and just really upset. He's now facing multiple years in prison because the LA County District Attorney has charged him with 4 felonies. Lord. He was also hit with a felony charge of resisting an executive officer, and the rapper was held without bail over the weekend. This is truly sad for him. His family are also demanding an intervention, and he's come out to break his own silence to say that the last 4 days have been terrifying.
Your girl is gonna be okay, y'all. Okay? She's gonna be alright. She's gonna be alright. Shit. That was fucking terrifying. That was terrifying. That was a terrifying last 4 days. But your girl is gonna be alright.
He will be okay. I'm surprised that he broke his silence so quickly, but he seems to be, I don't know, in the video, he just looks very lost to me.
Your girl is gonna be okay, y'all. Okay? She's gonna be alright. She's gonna be alright. Shit. That was fucking terrifying. That was terrifying. That was a terrifying last 4 days. But your girl is gonna be alright.
His eyes, you can see that he just seems quite deserted, and he probably was ODing and taking substances to deal with issues that he's currently having right now in his public life, private life. And so, as I've always said in regards to this Lil Nas stuff, I was very vocal about the demonic entities that he was trying to play around with, and that it was wrong for him to do so. But anybody can be pulled back into the good light. Everybody can get lost on paths and definitely can be, pulled back. And hopefully that happens for Lil Nas, especially when you don't have hits back to back and everybody's making fun of you, pressure's on you, you can crash out. We're all human beings, and I believe this was a crash out moment. And so I'm just gonna continue to have this empathetic note for this man, even though, I'm not an avid fan for his music or etc. This is just incredibly sad. He's facing multiple years in prison, 4 charges, all because one night that he basically ruined his life. And so this is the press PR that everybody is speaking about in regards to him. People aren't even having the discussion yet about the brands, the career, the brands that he was affiliated with. All of that is basically going to be left at the door, and the door's going to be locked. The door is closed because of all of this that is going on. So, this is pretty bad news for Lil Nas, but hopefully he's able to recover. And now he's got a court case, and now he has to fight these charges to basically say that, it was just a bad day, bad night. I was on substances. I'm okay. Because the videos of you just naked strolling is just incredibly sad to see. So these 4 charges, guys, are not good at all. Now, speaking of courts and charges, Cardi B, guys, is currently on trial for assaulting a specific citizen. Imani Ellis is the victim and was working security, or alleged victim, at a building where Cardi was visiting a prenatal doctor and when she was pregnant with her first child. Imani was doing the rounds when she stepped on an elevator as Cardi was stepping off the same elevator, and Imani, being a fan, got excited and said Cardi B. Imani had an Apple earpiece in her ear, and Cardi thought that she was on the phone talking to someone telling her business. Cardi was pregnant with her first child. Imani says Cardi got in her face and pointed with her long fingernails and sliced her cheek, then proceeded to call her names, racial slurs, and body shame her and laugh at her for being a security guard. Imani has a bachelor's in criminal justice and wanted to be in the law field. After this incident, she was fired. She also changed her career to become a low-income victim caseworker. She also needed plastic surgery for her face and therapy because Cardi blasted her online to her fan base. Imani did not retaliate on social media. This is basically, the trial cliffs as of so far. And, this whole trial for Cardi has begun, where she faces accusations of assault and battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and false imprisonment, guys, in a lawsuit stemming from this 2018 incident. I don't know what is going on with this court appearance that she's wearing, but this isn't a good time for Cardi B as of right now, because over the past couple of months she's released these songs that haven't done as well for her, especially the song with Jay-Z's Imaginary Players. It really isn't doing well on the Billboard. I believe it charted at 75, and this is meant to be her prominent first comeback single, and it isn't doing that, and there's been a lot of critique for it. Straight after that, you've gone into this trial, and it's really exposing the fact that what you did to this woman. This incident took place in 2018. The civil case is happening right now in 2025. This has been dragged on for so many years. So we're going to be following this case because I'm definitely intrigued by it, and on a every 2-3 day basis, I will be giving you guys cliff notes on the Cardi B assault case to find out what's going to happen, because her lawyers that she's using for this case helped her beat the case that she was facing a couple of years ago in regards to something quite similar. So she's hoping that they would do the same, but I think that Imani has a very strong case here. Now, Khristina Khorram, Diddy's assistant, obviously is going through it, because in new litigation matters, defendant Khristina Khorram is trying to dismiss claims between somebody else called Guzelle. She is being named alongside Sean Diddy Combs in a civil action alleging SA is causing irreparable and incalculable damage to her reputation and emotional well-being. And Khristina Khorram is fighting with her life to get this lawsuit dismissed. Just because certain charges from certain people suddenly disappeared because they backed out, apart from one person in one separate case, this has given Auntie Khristina a boost in confidence to believe that she can continue to do this in separate other civil lawsuit cases. I don't think this case is going to be dismissed at all. She's clearly doing this and going down this route because evidently this whole thing has panicked her and stressed her, and she's begging her litigation and lawyers to dismiss everything and wants it all to go away one by one. Just because some has gone away, I don't think the latter will. And so this is a reminder that even though the P. Diddy trial has ended, Khristina is still facing a lot of backlash and madness in these civil lawsuits. These are still ongoing. These have not been wrapped up. And so this is why litigation is coming out on this, and she's desperately trying to get this dismissed, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't think that's going to happen, guys, anytime soon. Now, Justin Bieber, I want to speak about him for a minute, guys. His new album, even though I wasn't a huge fan of it, outside of the song Daisies, his other songs, guys, are actually doing really well on the charts. His song Yukon has risen to #1 on Billboard R&B charts, and replacing Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller at #1. And so this is his third career #1 on the R&B hip-hop streaming song charts, which ranks very successful for him. And so this goes to show you guys that the album he put out actually is doing really well. And I didn't think that would be the case. And I feel like this man has gone through it, especially since the P. Diddy trial started. He's gone through it with his being a new father. He's gone through it with whatever he's taken. He's gone through it with the marriage-related issues, the P. Diddy-related PTSD and trauma, unfollowing Usher and, Scooter Braun and etc. And so I guess that this album success is good for him. He's posting Hailey a lot now. They seem to be in much better books. Also, I believe financially they're doing better because her new makeup brand is basically been listed as $1 billion company, as that definitely helps him as well. But this album going #1 and getting all the chart love, I think is great for him, and he probably will be going on tour soon to make some of that money back because he easily can. So this is a great reminder that Bieber still is that guy. He still has that pull, even after the last couple of years, which seemed to be quite sporadic for him, and even him cancelling his tour. This is a great reminder for his mental health that he still is that guy. People still F with him, and that he's still in a great position. So you know what? I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Bieber for the success that he's getting right now. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. It goes a long way. Please do subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. It's just one click, guys. That is it. Join Murad Nation, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.